Oh, shit. Excuse my French. Good morning. Welcome in. Sorry, we got to kibitzing before the show, and I didn't even realize it was time. It's like, it's show time, and I'm sitting here just talking away.
That's all right.
My gosh. So, hello.
Hi, everybody. We're protected today.
That's right. Yeah. So we figured we would protect ourselves from any psychic or alien influence while we're talking about conspiracy theories. Because I don't want to adopt any more than I believe in. I have a lot. So, and there's a list, boy. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Michelle. I have such a list. Did you read the list?
Oh, I did. Yes. And I love it because, it was funny.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Jess.
Hi, Jess. When you first sent me the list, I was going through it and I thought, oh, she had to have missed something. There's got to be. Nope. The only thing that I saw was that when we were talking about Soundgarden and Chris Cornell.
Oh, yes.
But that's fairly recent, so.
All right. Let me see if I can find the link to it. Oh, my gosh. No, you know what? I'm going to have to link it after. I don't want to poke around and lose you girls.
So you want to go down the list and just kind of.
Oh, my gosh. So
talk
the first, the first one I need clarity on is the Drake equation. Have you guys ever heard of that?
No.
The Drake equation. I wish my camera would go out more, like zoom out more. It was first introduced by Frank Drake during the scientific meeting at SETI in West Virginia. And I think it was, I didn't put the year on here. Darn it. Anyway, it's like the equation that states like how many planets are inhabited in the universe. And
okay, yeah. Okay.
That's awesome.
It is.
I want to dig into that a little more.
Now,
there's so many conspiracies around that, like the government cover-ups, and now they're coming out with like the hearings about them and stuff. Have you watched any of those? No, it's interesting because they'll say, I forget what they call them now. They're not UFOs anymore. Unidentified.
Oh, the
phenomena or
CE, something like that. CEs or something.
Yes.
Because I've watched clips of Dr. Greer's stuff.
Dr. Greer. I don't know Dr. Greer. Here I go with my notes.
I'll
make a section of show notes down below by the resources.
He's really big into like trying to bring disclosure to us, Oh yeah. Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning.
I can't think of his first name. Help me out. It's Greer, Dr. Greer. He was a emergency physician. Yeah, thank you. We're protecting ourselves. Yes, alien disclosure. And then
Dr. Greer.
Yeah. Stephen Greer. That's it, sis. That's it. Yeah. I read his book.
He's on Gaia. Secrets of the Cosmos. I haven't subscribed to that yet. I got to get rid of one of my other channels before I get Gaia, but that's a definite self-love month thing.
Yes. Oh, there's so much good stuff on there.
Yeah. I love to geek out with all the science stuff.
Oh yeah. So now, what list are you looking at? Are you looking at the one that you sent me?
Let me see. No, this is just private stuff. I was bored on my lunch one day at work. So I was in the research mode because we were doing.
You in research mode?
Oh, yeah. It's
always.
My gosh, that's why it feels comfortable for me to just dig into everything, because that's what I have to do fast too for the kids. So we were working on burial practices in like different cultures. So I told everybody about Caitlin Doty's book. I hopefully the parents don't not appreciate that, but that was one of my favorite books. So I wanted to share that. But yeah, so I was in research mode on lunch, so I couldn't stop my brain because I had to go back
Right.
to English. I'm in my son's English class twice a day. Same, yeah, stuff. Both 10th grade, so it's the same exact class, only different kids. So I got to keep myself busy, and
Wow, that's
at least
so
with the
cool.
second one, he's an excellent teacher. But yeah, once is good for a day. I love him.
It's like getting that information beat into your brain a couple times.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I need it like that all the time.
Do you?
Yeah. Yep.
Over and over and over and over.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think it falls out sometimes.
The marbles.
Hey, I think I lost something over there.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so this is the resources.
Gosh, look at all that. Dang.
I didn't vet all of them. I want you to know I didn't have time to go through them all, but I did quite a few of them. So just do your own digging. But yeah, can you get to the link of this?
Yes, I'm looking at it. Oh, and there, yes.
Can you share it?
Rochelle already did in the group. So,
right, for today's consulting Crones thing, not self-love February. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Right. No, I think she put the conspiracy theory stuff in there. Maybe. Oh no, maybe it. No, I don't think you did. You, sis? Let me see if I can. I think I can share this in the group real quick.
Okay. I just don't know if I can open it, and it keeps opening on my camera screen, so I don't want to.
All right, I can do that.
I'm smart enough to figure out not to lose you.
I'm going to put it in the consulting Crones real quick. And
yeah, if you can stick it right in chat, maybe. I don't know if it'll do that.
I think so. Let's see.
So some of the ones that really fascinated me were the pyramids of Giza.
There it is. Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I love anything like that. And built by extraterrestrials, or what made them disappear and stuff like that. And the Mayans, the same thing around the Mayans. Atlantis, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love Atlantis.
Me too. And I think that Atlantis was it was the whole continent instead of like
like an island,
like an area. I think it just was it was an era.
Oh yeah. Oh, like a time, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
And the Anunnaki.
The Anunnaki. That's an alien race, right? I haven't done much research on them.
According to the Sumerian tablets, they are the reason that we are here.
Sumerian tablets, yeah. All right.
Yeah,
ancient Sumerians were influenced by
Lemuria too. Yes, like Courtney was like Atlantis and Lemuria. I think they were right like around the same time, because I think one was warlike and one was peace loving. I think Lemuria might have been more peace loving, I think, or maybe I got it backwards.
Oh yeah. Oh, I would love to do a study into that. I'm kind of studied out right now. I have to catch up on the tarot videos. I have my book. Where is it? I don't know. I'm on information overload.
I think that Lemuria was more natural and Atlantis was more. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think it was like that.
Yeah, I would have loved to have lived back then.
Maybe I did. They're on the same wavelength. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
Oops,
now
yeah.
I don't know much
I'm gonna
about
have to look into Lemuria. I don't know anything about that. I did miss one.
like crystals, like a lot of stuff about crystals and stuff, I think it comes from that time, maybe.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, the
Atlantis.
knowledge of
So
the
yeah, the
healing.
technology and and like being used
Right.
for healing and yeah.
Yep.
I know
Have
I
you ever?
lived in Atlantis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanna. If it's a multiverse, we can go back and do it again, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We
I
can
don't
go
have
there
to live in
anytime.
the future. I can live in the past if I wanna.
Yes, because the only time is now.
Right. Yeah. That's it.
Yep. So what do you know about the
But you
Library of
did
Alexandria?
Oh. Oh, you got. Oh, I see. I was like, why are we knocking on wood? What did I say? What did I say? I don't like to tap Murphy. He's a butthead.
Uh-oh, somebody's
Somebody just knocked on wood, so I'm like, oh God.
oh.
What did I say?
Oh.
Have you guys ever looked into like I'm sure the Shroud of Turin and like the Dead
Yes.
Sea Scrolls
Oh
and
yes.
Noah's Ark?
Uh-huh. Like Noah, I feel like he is Gilgamesh. And you know that during
Ooh,
Bush's
I love that.
administration, it would have been George Sr., I believe. We sent our troops into Baghdad and they recovered stuff over there, or let's just say, I think we took some stuff we probably shouldn't have. I think we used an excuse to go over there, like, war. And we took stuff from
Yeah.
Baghdad. Like they think that it was like Anunnaki stuff, but the
Wow.
tomb of Gilgamesh was found there. And like people that study the Sumerian tablets believe that Gilgamesh and Noah are the same.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's still conspiratory, but it's, yeah.
Right. Oh, I'll have to look into it. I love all that stuff. It's fascinating to me. The Oracle of Delphi,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
that's pretty
I
cool.
don't know much about that, but
Yeah. I don't know. I know that they were like they could predict things that would come true and like tell a person how to do like direct their life so they were successful and yeah.
the Knights of Templar, I know a little bit about that. Just from when I was on a kick of learning about the Masons. Because if you research the Masons back, they were like the Cathars, and then I think it was either the Knights of Templar before the Cathars or one or the other. But it's like when the Masons first came together, they were just like collecting people, you know what I mean, from different cultures and anything about magic.
Right. My head's getting hot.
Oh, from the tinfoil. Oh, they're probably trying to zap us because they're like, you guys shouldn't be revealing this information.
Can I take it off?
Yeah, take it off.
It's coming through my head. I mean my head. The heat, damn it. The heat is coming through my hat. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
I love her though. Isn't she cute?
She's very cute.
She's like a little ladybug hat.
Yep, absolutely. I was just looking at the so the Shroud of Turin, you were asking about that. When I was when I was in high school in my art class, they had an art fair, and I actually did an ink wash of the Shroud of Turin, which was just the Jesus's head,
Right.
from here up. And I put it in the art show. I got first place, but it disappeared and nobody knew what happened to it. My mom was so mad because she loved it, wanted it. But yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Oh my God.
copied
That's
it
weird.
from the original, you know, and so
Yeah. Sorry, I'm adjusting you.
But-
maybe it's destined not to be revealed or something.
something.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe there's something attached to that imagery or something.
Maybe
Who knows?
somebody
An
else thought they needed it
egregore.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in Jonesville, sis. That was
Wow.
Jonesville High School. Yeah.
I am not crafty. I wouldn't say artsy. I would say like pagan crafting is way more artsy than I am. I'm more crafty. I can't art for anything.
You're definitely crafty, and which means you're artistic. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're a creator.
I love to create.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Feeds my soul.
Absolutely.
What else do we have? The Voynich manuscript. I didn't know much about that one. It's a mysterious, the Voynich.
Yeah, I've looked at that.
Manuscript. Yeah, have you looked into it at all?
It's like the videos. I watched a couple videos on it, and I've looked at pictures. I mean, there's different, speculation on what it is. It was somebody, keeping track of stuff done in the kitchen, but I mean, it's
right. Or it could be like an extraterrestrial thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I found.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get the thing linked or no?
Yes, I did.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay.
The lost tribes of Israel are supposed to be the sons of Jacob.
Yeah.
Which I have read the Dead Sea Scrolls and the extra.
Oh, I didn't put that one on here.
The book of
Ethiopian
Bible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's in there that wasn't in the original canon, which pretty much includes the Dead Sea Scrolls. Because Isaiah is another book that was in there, but it's like 1,000 years older, they say, or the text or the paper was 1,000 years older than what they had used for the canon. I think that's what.
Oh my God!
I heard.
That's awesome.
I can't quote it because I can't remember, but it's the same book. But when they found the Dead Sea Scrolls, in the I think it was in Qumran, which is where the Essenes had their community, and Jesus was, he studied with them.
Yeah, that was when he was first starting. Right.
That Hexen 2.0 tarot, yes, that's got a lot of conspiracy theories like in the tarot artwork. I actually have that on my computer. Yeah.
Oh, Voynich.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm catching up with chat.
You got the Voynich tarot, sis? Oh.
I know. Yeah. Sorry, I should have put that up. I'm writing it down.
Yeah. Ooh. Did you already do a walkthrough on? I need to see that.
Voynich Tarot and Oracle. And then Jess said, check out the Y files.
Oh, I love the Y files. I love the Y files. Yes. And he's got, how Courtney has the it's a bird, right? That you're using, Courtney?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Her owl.
He's got a fish in the fish bowl. Yeah. Oh, that's right. The owl. Yes.
Oh,
sorry about that. But yeah.
The Y file.
Yeah. It's funny.
Okay. On YouTube?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hecklefish. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun. Oh yeah, do a walk through that if you get time.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
The Hexen. Hi, Barefoot on the Gaia Path. Oh, that's a pretty name.
It is.
I like that. Intrigued by the Hexen 2.0. Nice.
Me too. There's all sorts of stuff in it. Julia from Highly Sensitive Tarot, she did a walkthrough of that, of the Hexen 2.0. Yeah.
Okay. If I can, I'll write it down so I'll remember. I'll link her video down below.
Oh yeah, it's good too. Wow.
I watch so many, honestly. I can't remember who does what most of the time.
Same.
I hate that.
So Noah built the Great Pyramid. You got on there. John Taylor, a British publisher, proposed that the Great Pyramid was built by Noah as a repository for divine mathematical truths, which, if you think about who Thoth is, and he's responsible, he is supposed to be Enki's son, while Gilgamesh is also one of I believe Enki's son, or it's Enlil's son. I think, I can't remember which one, but yeah, Gilgamesh was, he was
I know the story of Gilgamesh.
like half human, half Anunnaki. Like he was considered the human god. Which
see, when you said Gilgamesh, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of like the puppet Gilgamesh, you know, the one that had a soul in it or whatever and came alive, and I can't remember. I think it was protective Gilgamesh. Anyway, I'm not on the same page.
No, but I think that he wasn't Gilgamesh or Gilgamesh. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but
was he a god or something?
He died and was brought back to life. And how many times have we heard that story?
Oh, well, yeah. It doesn't matter what pantheon or culture, they all have that same story around that same time too, right?
Yeah, you know, Rochelle was really into Mithras, and Mithras has almost the same exact story as Jesus, but long before that story was told of Jesus.
Yeah, there are much older stories that are the very same timeline, you know, plot.
But it's that same archetype, you know, somebody dies and then they're resurrected. Yeah, I bet he is the line of Enki. And according to the Emerald Tablets, Thoth, the son of Enki, is the engineer of the pyramids. Yes. So that would make sense that Noah actually, see, they all kind of tie in. Yeah.
So many weird things to think about.
Ooh, Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Yeah. That's where we get into blood type and the Holy Grail and
Yep. Let's see what else we got.
Ooh, there was a comet that hit Earth and flash melted the ice caps. That's why most people have the I think she meant the flood myth. Yeah. And you want to know something really interesting? I went to the Serpent Mound and in Ohio, and when we were there, you know, we there was a historian that was working in the gift shop, and she told us that, you know, a comet hit there, and that the, you know, the like we have moldavite and we have certain crystals, but they're magnetic, pyrite and some other, but she said that the Serpent Mount was built inside that crater. And there is one that, like, I think it's in Canada. I forget where it's at. I actually made a video on it, but the Serpent Mount that's there, it was open to the public and then they closed it, but it's almost identical to the one in Ohio. And then there's another one in England, I believe. But I mean, they have these and they're very similar. But when you think about when they were created, and they're all next to craters, you know, that where a meteor hit the Earth, They're either built next to it or in it. And then there's a serpent mound, which some people say looks like semen.
Oh yeah.
Brain fart.
Sperm? Are you talking sperm?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I need to take this off.
Yeah, how do we get into sperm, Carla?
But that it looks like the sperm, and because there's like an egg on the end of it, but that's why they say it's the serpent head, but some people say it's the snake swallowing the egg, but it could also be sperm fertilizing.
Sperm and egg, yeah. Oh,
and
yeah,
meteor hits the earth and boom, it's another tale of creation.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Yeah, Atlantis and Avalon are connected. Yeah. Oh, so Rochelle just watched a video about that a couple days ago, that Jesus had children and that the bloodline is still present. I think so.
Yes, in a hybrid line. Yeah.
Yep. And yes, it's because life is also. Yep. I think so. So. It means we are all extraterrestrial.
Yep. Did you guys see the asteroid that's here now, 2025? It's coming in.
A little bit about it, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like outside of the moon, but it's pretty close. I gotta look up and see when it's like visible, because you're supposed to be able to see it like on the moon. Ooh. At night without unaided. But yeah, I've been watching the sun's pole flip. It's flipping. We have a couple of big
solar
storms coming in.
Oh,
yeah. So they're watching for that. New Hampshire had a 4.1 earthquake day before yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the moon being hollow.
Conspiracy theory.
Or hollow Earth.
Oh,
totally don't buy the flat Earth theory, though. I
no, I don't get the flat Earth theory. It makes no scientific sense.
I think that, like, isn't Venus, it's not truly round, because what we're seeing is like, we are seeing a firmament, but it's like gas, right? So, so what if you take a penny and you flick it and it spins?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a sphere.
Right.
So I wonder if maybe that's not something like when we're looking at it from, maybe we're seeing the firmament, because, who knows? But I think it's just, it's one of those theories that I don't put as much energy into, because I feel like there's no way for me to really entertain the idea without going to space.
Right.
So
I know. Oh, I wish.
Which is pretty much all of these, I mean, we have no way
Hopefully
to
it gets cheap enough to go up, because I want to go up before I pass.
I definitely want to. And
I've always wanted to.
Somebody played a clip of Elon Musk talking about that past the firmament is water. And that, it looks like these people are, like when you're in space, it's like being underwater.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
As above, like below, right?
Yeah. It's like, huh. Yeah. I'll entertain any idea, at least think about it. And, and it's with a lot of these, but I believe in the hollow Earth.
Yeah.
I think the moon very possibly could be the same. Like there's inhabitants inside.
Yeah. Well, Rochelle was saying that it's like a satellite.
Yeah.
For maybe watching our civilization or something. Who knows? So yeah, moon is an alien base was one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we heard, I think maybe it was from it was on Gaia, and it was the disclosure.
I'm gonna have to do that.
I can't think of his name right off bat, but he was doing alien disclosure. Sis, I know she remembers his name. And he was talking about where we landed, and there were people there, and they were like, no, you need to go. And so that's what, we couldn't show any of that footage, so they had to come up with something.
Yeah. So do you believe that the moon landing was real? Because that's on here too. Like the moon landing was faked and all that stuff?
I think that what we saw was fake, but I definitely believe we've been to the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's the guy that went up. Who was that? Was that Buzz Aldrin?
Yeah, I think he was one of them. Yeah.
My history. And any of those guys that were interviewed, they're consistent as far as I can see. You know, you'd think that the story would change, or I don't know. I'm not convinced on that one, but
I think there's just so much more to learn, so much more to know. And
I think that we weren't told everything that they discovered.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
I think they went, but they didn't tell us everything.
Yes. I think they had to fake what they saw, because what they saw, they couldn't show us. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
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 I love thinking about it.
I know. It's fun. It is fun.
Let's see what else you got. Oh, yeah. So the conspiracies about the space and aliens.
I never thought about that, Rochelle. It is exactly. Yeah. It's weird how exact it is.
Like it's a mirror image of us.
Ellipses and all that stuff. It's like too precise almost, And
there's like, if you look at the dark spots on the moon, it looks like it's a mirror image of us. So imagine if it is like a satellite and it has like some type of metallic base that is weathered. I mean, what happens when you leave metal? It gets oxidized.
Right. And it rusts.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. It doesn't look like metal anymore. It has a very, Yeah,
it's like dirt.
Yeah.
Looks like dirt a lot of times. My mom actually had an experience when she lived out in California. I guess she came up to a stoplight. She was in Orange County, but I'm not sure where. They lived in Santa Ana and Orange County. Maybe that's the same place. I don't know. It was like the stories I grew up with. But she pulled up to a stoplight, and there was this big, like, object that came right in front of her car and just kind of hovered. And it was like lights, like a stoplight. And she said it sat there for like 2 minutes. They just stared at each other, and it whisked away wicked fast. So I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
And Sean and I were at Best Buy one night here in New Hampshire, and we saw something up in the sky that was just hovering. It was 3 lights, and it kept like changing shape. It was the weirdest friggin' thing.
Yeah. I think
I believe in aliens.
That the military has stuff that they have. What do they call that? Reverse engineered.
Oh yeah.
To create craft.
Yeah. Maybe they're testing it out or something.
Or they're just I think we get visited. I just think that we get visited, but I think that there's different types of extraterrestrials. I think that there are ones that are still having an experience, maybe not human, but some type of an experience. And then I think there's interdimensional.
Oh yeah.
I think they're two different. Like the interdimensional, I think are evolved, like where we might be going, once we leave this. But I think that we have different experiences, and they're not all human.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe we're living a dual life somewhere.
Or yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I heard that. Something hit the moon, and it rang for several days.
Like it was metal.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Would the iron do that? Not if it was loose, right, as rocks. Would it do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I always look for the plausible scientific explanation first.
Well, it's a good place to start.
Always. Even with ghosts and stuff. I'm like, okay, what can we debunk first before I buy into this? I'm always thinking it needs to be rational, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Like a bell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Came home. Sorry. Oh, that's weird. I'd be scared to get out of the car. Wouldn't you?
No, I would be like, hey, hey, over here. I've been wanting to talk to you for a while.
No, I'm such a chicken.
I'd be like, I've been waiting for a trip. I mean, you've been promising me that I would be awake for this next trip. So come on.
I would, yeah. Take me away. Yeah. Take me away.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What do you think about secret underground bases?
Yeah. Yes.
Cheyenne Mountain. That's where I think they're storing up all the stuff that we're going to need when the earth flips.
Yep. I've heard that too.
When the poles flip. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, Jess.
Oh, thanks, Jess.
Yeah. Grab your flashlight.
That's not fun. Ooh, that would be fun. I would go hunting with you guys, because then if I was Chicken Little and held your hand the whole time we were walking through somewhere, you wouldn't think I was a weirdo.
We'd protect you.
I'll get my cross out and just walk through the house. Don't touch me. No touching.
Yep.
I would too. I'm such a chicken.
Yeah, I think Michelle and I were hunters.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Sam and Dean.
So much fun. Yeah. Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
That's so fun. How about geoengineering and weather control?
Oh, yeah. What they say? Oh, those aren't chemtrails, but they outlawed seeding clouds.
Right. Yeah.
They didn't outlaw seeding clouds.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, what about CERN? Are you guys concerned with CERN at all?
CERN? Oh, yeah. Stranger Things.
Shit. Yeah. And whatchamacallit, either Korea or Japan just made a mini sun.
Really?
How safe is that? Yeah. Yeah. We're going to wind up vaporizing ourselves or something, creating a black hole that will suck us up.
Yeah. What was it? Okay. So like they're trying to recreate.
I know.
Is it like parts that we can do, like we can manifest? I don't know how you would prove that scientifically, except for the law of attraction. You are what you think, as above, so below. So like they're trying to recreate a portal, and we have that in us. So they're using the same type of like makeup, I guess.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know, pulling something from nothing. So the particle collider becomes a way to bring something out of nothing into something. So when you look at the Stranger Things, where it, you know, the upside down or whatever is,
oh yeah,
it's creating something that exists in this plane but shouldn't be here. It's like bringing the 4D, I think.
Oh, yeah. Another dimension into our reality. Yeah. Don't cross the streams, dumbass. Oh,
yeah.
don't cross the streams.
But they've accomplished it. You know what I'm saying? They have literally accomplished it. So
that stuff scares
there's
me.
going to be repercussions.
Yeah, I think that why
Corey
can't we
Good.
just live on the planet and be happy?
That's who I was thinking of, sis. Corey Good. Yeah.
Corey Good about the avian being. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm reading and not posting again.
He was the one that also talked about the moon landing and that there was somebody there when we got there on the dark side that said, you are not allowed here. This is a station, but you're not allowed here. Get the off. So they couldn't report that. They couldn't show everybody that live or any pictures. So they recreated it.
Oh, I could see where that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, Barefoot's our age.
Yeah. Yeah,
or close.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh.
Face on Mars. I'm just going down this list. Roswell.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Now,
I would love to be there.
What I studied with the witnesses. So did Rochelle. Like many moons ago. You did too?
I did too for 2 years. They said if I didn't quit smoking, she'd have to quit studying with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, see ya. I'm not gonna.
She told me that my teacher told me that at the time the Dead Sea Scrolls were found was also when there was a big conspiracy that had to do with aliens. And so it was a distraction to keep people from, you know.
Yeah.
And it's all theory, but I mean,
They have some of the scrolls, right? They have quite a few of them now.
Oh, yeah. I think they have probably all of them. I think that there's a big old library still underneath the Vatican.
Oh, that's another conspiracy theory. Have you ever looked into the practices going on? Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it's where a lot of the
scary
satanic analogies or whatever, the crossovers that people get, that is probably from some of their practices.
Oh, no kidding.
Well, because I mean, there is a lot of misinformation when it comes to biblical text, scripture, that Christianity makes it out like it's bad. You know what I mean? And yeah, I've heard about the sacrifices and such, and yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard of that. Oh my God.
But like, you know, when you get into the Gnostic texts,
that's what I want to look into. There's the Gnostic ones.
There's like Jesus and Lucifer are the same. You know, the morning star they're both. So, I mean, I think that a lot of that stuff was found, or should I say they have it there underneath the Vatican, you know, and for the longest time, it wasn't public knowledge, you know, so if anybody was talking about it, they were considered a heretic or whatever.
Right. This Pope is pretty cool, though, as from what I understand. Maybe he'll disclose some of that stuff.
I hope so. This is the year of the snake, which is supposed to be all about
shutting out all the awful
and knowledge upgrades and
new. Yay.
Yeah.
Creating portals. Holy crap.
Ooh, now I think there's videos circulating around YouTube that actually Faith showed me of these. It's worshiping something. It's a big island that these celebrities go to, and there's this owl that they worship.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
and people disappear. And it's like,
is that, I wonder if that's like contributing to their success or something.
Yeah, maybe they're selling their soul.
Maybe. I even looked into Scientology. I love studying different religions. Not, I didn't become a member or anything, but I dove into that quite a bit. All the clearing, I forget what they call them now, clearings or something.
So
So I was,
that was from like a alien race or whatever of light beings that came, right? And then
supposedly, yeah, he downloaded it or something. Yeah, I was always a fan of Tom Cruise, just because of the Brat Pack and in the 80s. And so I've followed his career quite a bit, and he is so successful.
yeah,
I hear he's kind of weird, but
that's right. Yeah, and John Travolta and his wife were a part of it, and then their son.
well, a friend of mine's husband flew Travolta's plane for him.
Really?
That was his job. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then his wife
didn't know a lot, but it was, weird. Just not how the common person lives. Right.
If they got a disease or a sickness, it was their own doing because of something they invited in or something.
Right. And there was so much controversy about when his son died that they didn't get the care he needed and all this stuff. I don't know any of that, but I felt so bad for that little boy. Yeah. And she has died too now, right? I think she died of breast cancer.
Breast cancer, yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff behind that too. And it's like
the Alias too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wondered why they were so close, but not a couple. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, and she died of cancer also. Yeah. It's like I think some of these were trying to come out and tell their stories at the end, and it's kind of a hit or miss then. People.
Yeah, you don't want to go up against that church. That's not a good idea.
And they had people strategically placed within our government. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I should put my hat back on. I don't know. So I don't get sad.
Oh no, he's sick also. Shit. Excuse me. I keep following. I like to watch the updates that oh, what the hell? Lethal Weapon. What's his name? The one that's sick.
Mel Gibson?
No. That same era though. Shit. What the heck?
That's what she said. Mel
No,
Gibson.
the one that we watch at Christmas. What is it? No, it's not Lethal Weapon then.
Danny Glover?
No. Shit. He has Alzheimer's. Does that help? The action. Why do I do this to myself?
Oh, yeah, I'm just as bad.
It's gonna come to me at like 2 this afternoon. What's the one that we watch at Christmas? Oh, it's not a Christmas movie. Oh shit, I don't know.
Let me go. A, B, C, D, E.
Anyway, I'm following him because
Demi Moore's ex. Yes.
Die Hard. Thank you.
Die Hard.
Somebody Google it. I love him, and I'm so sad that he has what my mom had. Yeah. But my mom went
Bruce Willis. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my Rochelle, I love you.
I know.
If we all work together, our collective energy will suck it from the universe, and we'll know what we're talking
about. Courtney, yep.
Oh yay!
Just got back and getting into what we're talking about here. So the Die Hard, yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, a lot of them are getting sick young, which is sad.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of that though is like physically a trade-off, right? Their lives are so busy and so much energy constantly. Like there has to be a repercussion for that.
Yeah.
How much they can't just go out and go to the store and like browse and have fun because they get inundated with people, There's
so
gotta be a trade-off.
I have a theory that we hold energy in our body, and if the energy is too massive, you know what I mean? That we have to be able to handle that. So if we invite anything in to aid us or help us, that we're not willing to meet it halfway by keeping our body, you know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
even
Balanced.
when we think about when we spiritually start to ascend, you know, like a Kundalini rising, if we do it before we're ready, it can truly hurt our body. So
Yeah,
imagine if there's anything that, like, because they say even that theory with the like the blue bloods or whatever, the royal, they keep everything in the same bloodline. I believe it's because of the energy that they are expecting to inhabit those bodies.
right. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that led to so much like, how do I put this? Inbreeding? What's the correct? I mean, scientifically, it's inbreeding that too much of the same family line was together trying to make that pure.
Oh,
right?
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they wound up with like all these horrible diseases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It is crazy. The cartoon Inside
Job. No.
But I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, now I am.
Yeah, absolutely. I love anything about conspiracies because it just makes me go, anything, what is that? Anything that makes you go,
Yeah. Well, I think that there's some truth to every story that you hear,
Absolutely,
especially the common ones like
it comes
Loch
from
Ness
something.
and
Yeah. I do with my little
Ghosts at the Tower of London and let's see, what else do we have? Oh, panspermia, the wow signal. I've looked into that before. That was pretty cool.
I haven't looked
into 77.
The wow signal?
Yeah, the study detected like a long range space signal, and it was radio, so it had to have come from like something sentient, like that doesn't just naturally occur. This signal,
Right.
I think it was like 76 seconds or something, and they've never been able to recreate it, or find it again. But it's named the wow signal because that's what the SETI person put on the paper when it came in, was wow. Exclamation point.
Okay.
So yeah, they think it was sentient beings that sent it.
Oh, now did you look into the Great Lake conspiracies?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Those are weird, huh? Have you looked into them?
A little bit. Okay, I know that there's a lot of UFO
I didn't put
sightings
this in the paper yet, but I will. I'll put them at the bottom of the paper if I saved it. If not, I'm not typing it back up.
Yeah.
The Lake Michigan Triangle. Have you heard of that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's believed to be due to some natural phenomena like magnetic abnormalities and dangerous currents. And others think it's a paranormal hotspot. So it could be like a ley line, right? Like a center of like a convergence of a ley line. Yeah. That's possible, right? In theory.
I think that sometimes paranormal is interdimensional, extraterrestrial.
I think so.
You know what I mean? I remember when I was researching sleep paralysis, that there was a lot of similarities between alien abduction and sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Or I mean, not that, demon possession. Demon possession and alien abduction, because they both involve sleep paralysis and like something sitting on your chest, or which I don't believe in any theory that I've heard outside of, for myself, what I think sleep paralysis is. You know what I mean? I think I used to, it used to scare me. Yeah. And now I think it's something way different, but they, the whole interdimensional, like us being asleep in a certain position, we have to stay like that so that our body can either come back to us or out. So when we think of paranormal, I also think that like sometimes when we see what we might think is a ghost, it's us outside of our body.
Astral travel. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I wonder if like some of the stories back in the day, right, of the hangings and all that stuff. I wonder if that was some of what they saw and just didn't know how to express it. They thought it was witchcraft and
Yep.
the witch is coming to bug us or whatever.
And I think honestly, that's why, like when the Greys, because I was abducted. I know I was abducted. I had a little thing in my ankle. Yeah. And I think it's because now I just think it's because they want to know how it is we can do that. They want to understand it because when I remember coming through the ceiling, like of my home and being put in on the couch in the living room, I was levitated, but I couldn't move because I was in sleep paralysis. But obviously that was my astral body. That was not me.
Oh, okay.
So, and I know it was the Greys because as soon as I was back on the couch, I saw the little gray alien.
So maybe that's why some abductees don't remember and others do. But if it wasn't your physical body, like what was in your ankle? Like, did you take it out or?
It did come out. It did come out. I think that was probably something that happened to me in my physical body. You know what I mean? I think they're just
sucking your ethereal self out.
I think that's why they study us, is to understand how we can travel outside of our body. Like what is it? They say, I've heard people say that they think that they want to understand what our soul is because they think that's what it is.
Yeah. I wonder why they can't do that though. Like I think that Earth is one of the more difficult planets to live through, but I think that there are other schools, I guess. How would you?
I think the Gray might be bioengineered, which and maybe they can't maybe not. Some of those have like a light body like we do, because I don't know if you looked into like what the 144,000 is. It's actually like
that's the only ones that are going to inherit the Earth, right?
But it's the chakra, it's the petals, it's the counting. There's like 144 points. So it's us. We are the chosen. It's
see, I didn't. There's 144 chakras.
It's the petals on the flower of life, and all the chakra points. It equals 144. And then you multiply it, and I forget what it is, the calculation, but it comes out to 144,000. I'll send you a video on it. It's really
that would be awesome.
Interesting, which means that that's us. That's our astral projection. It's our light body. It's us as we ascend. It's the Kundalini. It's what we're chosen to do. And I think it's part of this experience. It's part of actually, like, we had to make some type of a contract to come to Earth and experience this for that reason. So, and I think that these other entities that aren't experiencing the same thing want to know what it's about.
Oh, yeah. That's why they're watching and taking us. That's creepy. That's rude.
And they said, like, I don't know if you, like, they said that these are contracts that were made with Eisenhower, that go ahead, take and do what you got to do. Check it out. Yeah.
It's true. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat. Oh. Yeah. So
they could be other beings of AI. Yeah. It's a possibility. Think of the things that we're creating with AI now. Maybe we're not really seeing them.
Oh, I just did a frequency bath. Have you done that?
No.
I just sit here and like turn my music up.
Oh, okay.
goes through you. Like it
I
feels so
gotcha.
good after.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
A
starting to
frequency,
do that.
a
That's fun.
frequency bath. That's a,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah. So maybe it's the perfect genetics, and that's why they're trying to figure it out. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the Anunnaki built the Greys and they're like the AI for them. I think that
Oh, maybe.
it's entirely possible because I think that they're bioengineered somehow. And think of what AI can do now, and
Right.
we print stuff out just with our the 3D printers that we have. If
Mhm.
they were to put some type of artificial intelligence inside of it, then it's not really a soul.
Right. Not yet. I think that can happen though.
I do too. I do
The
too.
more, the more research I do, I think it can become sentient. And that's, not necessarily a good thing.
Oh, I definitely believe that, Barefoot, the having
Oh,
multiple souls. Yes, because I think the soul is attached to the identity, which means that's the information in this lifetime, right?
right.
And the
Yep.
spirit it's what connects us all. So the soul is going to have an identity. It's going to be different, which means we're going to have many to get to that,
No, I know that.
like the multiverse. Rochelle and I were talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, like what the Norse believe. We have 8 souls all making up our
Yeah.
fates or destiny.
Destiny.
Yeah, I know,
Oh, yeah.
right? Courtney, it's like some of this stuff is just like, I wasn't even
Yeah.
thinking
It's
about it until
so,
right now.
I know. It's like, oh, yeah. And just like pondering, is
Yeah.
this possible in my world or is this not possible in my world?
Yes, fragments or facets. Rochelle,
Ooh,
her theory, um, like I've thought about this.
oh,
When my ex-husband
yeah.
died, I feel like he didn't move on. He actually went and became part of another existence in the multiverse. Like he had extensions of himself still trying to learn certain lessons. So like when he died, I feel like I don't think he crossed
Went
over
on.
literally on the other side. I think he's living another existence, but as himself, but as on a different timeline.
Mm, that makes sense.
Because Rochelle was saying she's dreamt of being someone else at the same
Yeah.
time. And I have too. It's that whole looking in the mirror and you know that you're you, but you don't look like you and you have all these
Right.
different memories.
Yep. I just thought it was astral travel or dream or, whatever.
But how do you look in the mirror and see yourself and have all those memories? You've got to be, you know what I mean? And in order
Mm,
to have, you would have to be welcomed in, you know what I mean? I think we
yeah.
have to allow that.
Right. Yeah. You have to allow that into your, reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I believe that anything is possible. Now, as far as truth. Yeah.
We're on to something because do you feel it in your solar?
In
Like,
my gut.
yeah, when you
Yeah.
start, it's just like,
I know. Yeah. There's something.
I'm so excited.
I know.
Yeah.
Time, energy, reality, physical. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only time is now. So if you have a thought and you're existing in that thought, that time is now because the past no longer exists until you think about it.
Right. Yep. That's true. Yeah. Well, they've proven that scientifically that you can change something just by observing it. So,
Wow, isn't that amazing?
yeah,
That
down
is
to the
that
particle level. Like this is minute, not with the naked eye stuff. You
CERN.
know?
That's
Yeah.
why they want to recreate us. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we are capable of.
So scary. I think we're messing with fire there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever done. I've traveled quite a few times,
Yes.
but mostly like
I think so too,
with
Courtney.
it, like
Yep.
consciously, Yeah.
Breathing.
I think I remember the past lives though. Ever since we did that past life thing in, what was that, November?
Have you been dreaming about it?
I've been getting not dreaming, but when I'm meditating, like downloads of different things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. It kind of opened that floodgate up
Mm-hmm.
to get more information.
I think that what you're talking about, Courtney, with CERN possibly moving us into an alternate universe, I think that, frequency is everything. And I feel like if whatever they're doing is definitely gonna if it's stumbled on to that God particle, the whole like that part of us that is able to create, which is that's our divine self, right?
Mm.
So an alternate universe, I feel like
Oh,
that is definitely something that we might have created from that because of the whole disruption in the frequency. It's like, the collective, we were on that. We were all on that. And then people from
right.
CERN are like, we're not doing nothing like, and we're like, we can feel it. We can feel it. And there are people talking about things in different parts of the world that we're like, well, that's not happening. And so like, say like there's destruction, and then some people aren't experiencing the destruction.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
It's frequency.
Yep. Yeah. There's something about a sound too at in Michigan, Lake Michigan. Let me see if I can find it. There was like some weird sound that kept going off.
I definitely want to go to Salem. Yes.
Oh, I wish you would. Oh my God.
I want to. We need to plan
Make it affordable. Just share a room. No, you don't want to share a room with me. I snore. I mean, like I suck the paint off the wall.
That's what Bob says I do, but I don't believe him.
No,
I do. I believe him. I snore and fart in my sleep.
I can't.
There it is, sis. There it is. I said fart.
Oh, you do too. Oh, you're doing it again. So the in 1937, Captain Donner, of the O.M. McFarland went missing from his locked cabin as the ship approached Port Washington, Wisconsin. Weird.
Wow.
They never found him. Never. And he was in a locked cabin. They don't know what happened to him. And the Eloise Asylum is reported as highly haunted. Dansville, Michigan is a legend about a witch who lived on Seven Gables Road. We were just talking about Salem.
Wow.
Yeah, according to the story, a group of men trapped her in her home and it burned it down, but her spirit still haunts the area. Ooh, that would be a fun one to go investigate.
Yep.
We could go for a walk at night on that road.
Yep. I'll tell you what, my daughter and I, we went to Indiana Asylum, and I'm trying to remember exactly where it was, but it was southern Indiana. But let's just say I like to pride myself on not being scared, you know what I mean? And foolishly so. And I was scared there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not all the time, just certain areas I felt like there's something there that feeds off of people coming there and wanting to experience it. You know what I mean? They bring a certain energy with them, and whatever it is, like it feeds a certain elemental type, you know.
Yeah.
And I
Somebody's
felt whatever
ego,
that
right?
was like it tries to attach itself to people, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. And I knew it was behind me a few times on certain floors, not all of them, but you can tell because they have the things where you can talk to.
Oh, yeah. Did you get anything on the little recording thing?
Courtney.
Oh, bye, Courtney.
I did have some footage, and I don't know if I saved the other. I think it was on an old phone that I went swimming with, but yeah, there was like a little boy was talking, and when we went downstairs and was telling the people that run the ghost hunt, they were like, yeah, that was the children's ward.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Well, I told you I didn't find that video again. I think I deleted it.
Blavatsky called those larvae. You know what? I should check into that because I actually I like Blavatsky. I think she was really onto something. Yeah.
What did she do?
Theosophy, I think, is Blavatsky. And it's a whole theory, you know. Like Manly P. Hall was very much engaged with
Huh.
It's just good stuff, and it has a lot to do with, you know, spirit and
Oh, there's so much to investigate.
I know. Yeah.
Boy, there's been a lot of disappearances of ships on Lake Michigan.
Yeah. See, and I think that might even be a frequency thing.
Possibly. Well, the Lake Michigan triangle, it's probably like a convergence of energy, and it creates like a vortex thing, or who knows? You know, maybe it opens up like a wormhole to another dimension or something.
Yeah. See, I believe that.
I just think that stuff's all possible, and we just haven't discovered it yet. Like,
if we can, you know, astral travel from our bodies, you know, we're still tethered because, you know, our whatever it is, our soul that's our identity. But I feel like what astral travels might be very much connected to the spirit. And as long as the soul is still connected to the body, that's almost like that tether, you know, that keeps us until we die. Then we become nothing but spirit. So
that tether breaks.
That what?
The tether breaks, or lets go, or whatever. Yeah.
Right. So you know, oh, I forgot where I was going with that. Where was I going with that? I'm like, la 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 la.
Oh my God.
And can anybody hit rewind and tell me where I was going with it?
That's what we were saying. Yeah, so there's a bunch of them. I'll put them in the readout if you want to. Like the loss of flight airline Northwest went down. Northwest Airlines.
Oh, that was okay. I do remember. I do remember what it was I was thinking of, and that's like, if we can do that out of our bodies, and like I was telling you, like the only reason that certain things resonate with us is because of the things that we've experienced, right? They validate the things that we know. And I know I was abducted, and I remember what it was like to be like molecularly, like I was changed. You know what I mean? So, and obviously it was probably because I was in an astral type, you know, it was my astral self.
Yeah.
Well, I was like 10 when that happened. So I couldn't explain it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But knowing that happened tells me that, you know, there's something that exists on these different planes of existence. And now, like, the more that I know and I feed the info on top of what I've already learned, like frequency, So if we
Yeah.
can portal out of our body, then, and it's biological.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's in us that keeps us alive, right? So even
Mm-hmm.
if it's something that's engineered, if those people disappeared, and like you're talking about with the Bermuda Triangle or ley
Mm-hmm.
lines or whatever, then to me, it just means they definitely portaled somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah. Like the Philadelphia experiment.
Yes, I was thinking of that too.
Yeah, that's scary.
It is
Somebody came
scary.
back in the ship.
Yeah.
It's
Which,
actually not just in the movie, that actually happened, which is scary.
yeah, my daughter had a memory of her abduction too. Now, my mom will tell you about seeing a UFO back in, I think, maybe 60s or 70s, but I don't think she
Oh,
remembers
that's
being
weird. That's
abducted. But
when my mom had hers.
we all have that little mark on our leg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Almost in similar spots. It's weird.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Huh. What else are we going to talk about?
Anything and everything when it comes to this topic.
I know. Oh my gosh. That would be cool if you could remember like what it was like to be out in space and stuff.
Well, I have a
As long as it
feeling
wasn't
that
scary. Like, I don't mind if they like.
I don't think I went into space then. I think I have interdimensionally traveled, but it wasn't with them. I think that was all military.
You think so?
Oh, I do. Absolutely. Yes. I think that that's just we were part of an experiment and the military said, go ahead, you can, So like I think they worked with the military.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That happened a lot back then, though. In the
Mhm.
70s, you hear that a lot in that time frame.
Yep.
I don't. Does it still happen? Is it still happening? I haven't.
I don't hear too many people talking about it anymore.
No, me either.
But
Huh?
there's a whole documentary that the Hillsdale College made about
Hillsdale.
sightings and people being abducted, and they broke it,
Oh.
said it was what they call that, swamp gas or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
Huh.
I think it was Corey Good talked about the Greys using, because they wanted to know about our soul or leaving our body or something like that. And I think it's our,
Yeah.
it's, yeah, I don't think that they want to understand how it is that we're able to astral travel.
Huh. Hillsdale
Which
College.
is
Yeah, I
probably,
need to look that up.
but yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Barefoot. Yeah. They've done that over and over again, haven't they?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What we pay
We're
our
just
taxes
given
for.
drops of, a little bit of sprinkling. Oh, ooh, what's this? Oh, you'll never know.
I know. Yeah,
And if
right.
you do know,
I
you're
know.
not allowed to talk about it.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, they'll shut you up.
Yeah. You'll disappear.
Right? I know. So what do you guys think about cryptids? That's the only one we didn't check on. Oh, and yeah, the music stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Faking deaths and like Michael Jackson, Jay-Z is a time traveler, Prince's death.
Barron Trump is a time traveler too.
Who is it?
Barron Trump. There's a whole conspiracy around a book that was written by Lockwood, Eversole Lockwood, I think. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, and the book parallels a lot of information from today.
Ooh, wow, weird.
And it's Barron Trump's Travels or something like that. And then the other
Huh.
one is called The Last President.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Like, oh boy. You know,
I'm not ready yet.
yeah.
We're not ready yet.
Shit's gonna
Not yet.
change.
Yeah.
I know that.
Not yet. I need, I don't know.
I know, right?
After
like, I
I'm
don't
gone,
know
it
either.
would be good.
I feel you
I don't
there.
live through that shit.
So yeah, I think we could probably talk for hours about
Probably.
conspiracy theories. So
Bigfoot. I love Bigfoot. And Loch Ness.
cryptids, yeah.
Loch Ness is my favorite. Love that.
We saw Bigfoot. Rochelle and I did.
Did ya? Oh my
yeah.
gosh, my dad said he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was, and what's really funny is we remember the whole incident, and we remember being in the trailer and talking to Mom about it, like what we saw. But years later, I was staying with my sister. I was pregnant for my daughter, Faith. So, 40 plus years later, we're reading about sightings of Bigfoot. And there were a bunch of sightings in that time that we saw it in Jerome, Michigan. Yeah. I don't know if you remember that, sis, but yeah, we were looking into the research or looking into, sightings of Bigfoot. And I know.
Were you at a distance or were you close?
We were in a trailer. And you know how those trailers have those little windows up at the top? Old trailer. Yeah. And the skirting itself on the trailer was probably at least 4 foot. And we were in bunk beds, I think, in a room. And I remember seeing a face in the window. And my mom was like, and Sergeant, our dog, we had a white shepherd, he was going insane. And, Charlie, our stepdad, was trying to get Sergeant to calm down. And anyway, Sergeant wanted outside, I think. And my mom's like, there's no way you saw a face in there. But when they went to we had these slider doors, sliding glass doors off the back of the trailer. They opened it up and Sergeant took off. Charlie swore up and down he saw somebody running. But my mom kept saying there's no way you could have saw a face in the window because of how tall it would have to have been. And there was nothing out there. There was no ladder. And I was like, yes, I did, Mom.
Oh my God.
I was like 4.
I would have looked footprints.
5.
Oh, little. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if they thought to look for footprints, or anything like that.
It was black as night outside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whoop. Scary.
But, you can just see.
The face. Wow. It was human, right? Or humanish?
I couldn't tell. I just knew that somebody was looking in the window.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. But then here's another thing with that. Every time that I was abducted, it always felt like somebody was outside watching. There was one time, and I don't remember being abducted, but I remember having sleep paralysis. And this was, I don't remember how old I was, but Rochelle and I, we had bunk beds, and I was laying on the top bunk, and it literally felt like somebody was standing outside looking in the window. And I knew that feeling. And it was like, I started to go into the paralysis, and my arm was just enough off the bed that I was able to drop my arm off the bed, and I started shaking my arm. And I remember Rochelle jumping up and looking at me like, what is wrong with you? And she's hollering for Mom to come in, and I'm crying because it's the only thing I can do. But I'm shaking.
God, that's
so probably to them it looked like I was having a seizure, but Mom came in and she lifted my head up, and the sleep paralysis was gone.
Holy crap. That's scary. I had that once, but I don't know, maybe it was because I was just so afraid. It was when I saw a full body apparition when my daughter was little. Yeah.
That was in Bankers. sis.
grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's so scary. Ah.
I think I might have been in 3rd grade.
Wow. How much apart are you guys?
A year and a half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're older?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same place where we wished upon a star. and we got to go to we saw a falling star, and we wished upon it to go to the park SeaWorld or
Oh, I love SeaWorld. It makes
Cedar
me sad,
Point,
but I love seeing
like
all the things. Yeah.
And the next day we're sitting at the table, dinner, breakfast, I don't remember, but Mom goes, "Hey, you guys want to go to Cedar Point or SeaWorld?" And we were like, Michelle and I were like,
yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you must have known you were witches then. Manifest that shit, right?
Yeah.
Manifest it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So funny.
Oh, it was minutes later? Oh, I don't remember that. Maybe we were just talking about it the next day. Huh. Well.
Hey, I have a question. I have to use the ladies' room. Can you pull a card?
Yes, I can. I sure will.
Okay.
I'm going to pull an oracle.
And then we have to do our introduction.
Yep. Okie dokie.
Yay.
All right.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. I am going to pull a card for the collective, and that one just flew out at me. Actually, on the floor. Where'd you go? Excuse me. Dead air. Okay, so Beauty Way. Oh my gosh, I keep getting this one. I've had this one before. Let's see if you can see that. Beauty Way. And this is my Mystical Shaman Pocket Oracle. I have the full size, but my pocket one is always right here. And this is number 4. This has been a little bit of a stalker for me. So the Beauty Way is both a path that you travel on and a daily practice. The path is where you choose to perceive only beauty before you, behind you, and all around you as you journey through life. The practice is where you take action to bring beauty to every situation you are in. When things get ugly, you act to bring integrity and peace to the difficult encounter. Oh, this is a good card. When everyone else perceives only darkness, you point out the light and help uncover the hidden treasures. So it's like transmuting that negative energy into light, So the invitation is the Beauty Way invites you to create beauty in your life and to recognize the beauty inside yourself and in others. Yes. Stop. It's a great intro there. Stop to smell the roses, take a deep breath, look up at the stars, and recognize the splendor that surrounds you.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, isn't that? This was the card. Debbie.
So appropriate. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Great. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and these are shaman, mystical shaman pocket oracle. They are my go-to.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I have the large one, but I love my tins and they go everywhere with me.
I know. I love them because they're little.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. I have a spur on this side now. I have a bone spur on this side that I got like cortisone shots, but now it's in my right hand now. So hopefully it'll break or whatever it needs to do. But yeah, it's hard for me to shuffle now. So I want to announce or re-announce.
Yes.
Self-Love February. We're hosting Self-Love February with Rochelle and Amethyst Ascension and the Facebook group Divination and Spirituality. And I'll put all the links to everybody's everything down below. But there's a printout on the Ko-fi shop, and that link will be in the description as well. And it's free. It's donation based if you want to donate to either Rochelle or I or Carla. Do you have a Ko-fi?
I do, but no. They can get that off of your page or Rochelle.
Right. So just print it out. It's just a little idea of what to do for self-love and what self-love practice is, how to go about starting one, and little things that you can adapt this month. There's a craft and journaling, 4 journaling questions, and then a 4-card spread for this week. And each week, I'm going to release the printout in the Ko-fi, and there's also something in the Facebook group. So if you don't do Facebook, I don't know if I can put it in the Discord too, maybe. I don't know, but I know Rochelle has a Discord group too, under the same name, I believe, right? Divination and Spirituality. Oh, yep. Thank you. And she has also made a digital download of a journal that you can use. Yeah, I have it on the computer. I haven't downloaded something to write in it yet, though. There's got to be something that crosses over. I just don't know what it is yet. Like Adobe or something like that, editing.
Oh,
how, because when you do
I got good notes. I got good notes. I don't know if you can.
Oh, oh, you can open it with good notes.
Yes, you can. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I send it right to my good notes. Yep.
Oh, all right. Yay. So yeah, definitely visit the shops for that too.
Thank you, Barefoot. Yes.
Thanks for coming in. It was a pleasure meeting you. Love that. Hopefully Jess's meeting's going good. She didn't get to stay in. But yeah, so there's a Facebook printout too. Made a little bingo game. I'm just going to put little hearts around it as I do it and see how many I can do for the month.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to do, I think I'm going to get myself a little outfit. Probably for work, if I can fill up the whole thing. Yeah. Hopefully. I can't think of anything that I wouldn't do. So, yeah.
I'm not looking at it right now, but if I was.
Maybe plan a fun outing on yourself. See, you and I and Rochelle could organize a Salem trip. Have everybody come down to Salem and have a lunch or something.
I would love that. Now, I want to take a train ride. I think that we might be able to do something like that. I really want to do that.
That would be fun. That's how Bob and I want to get to Alaska. We want to train. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. He loves trains. So anyway, anything else, ladies?
Not that I can think of. I'm just excited to dig into some self-love.
I know. Me too. Actually, you know what? I think my video is going to be live. Oh, excuse me.
That would be excellent. We could definitely take turns driving. Absolutely. And then we get to see more of the countryside too.
Right. Yeah, that would be fun. Maybe we can get some others to come over with us.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Awesome. Yeah.
Like a little witchy meetup.
Yes, absolutely.
Do some shopping.
That would be wonderful.
Road
trip. Yeah.
Road trip. Crank the tunes.
Yes.
All right. I should go get something done.
Yeah, me too. I
don't feel like it, but
I got to make some callbacks.
oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Oh no, I don't like phone calls.
I'm not a fan. No. It's an everyday touch. Like Bob gets off work and he calls me instead of coming home. He goes straight to the farm and does his chores over there, and then I go to work and we miss each other. So
I know that stinks. Yeah.
it's kind of nice because then
oh, love you too.
I love you too.
Well, oh, well, maybe when the days get longer, he could come home first, give you kisses, and then go do his farm stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
He
because
probably wants to get
sometimes,
it done before he loses the light. Right?
well, that and the weekends are just more, special, I guess.
Yeah.
The heart grows fonder.
Is that true? I don't know. Bob's thinking about going on the road again.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm telling you that like I like maybe through the week we see each other a little bit, and sometimes I'll get up in the morning with him, but yeah, it's like I really miss him. So yeah. I look forward to seeing him on the weekends.
Yeah, he's thinking about going out for 3 weeks and then coming back for one. I don't know if I want to do that anymore.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I think I'm too old for that. Because it's, everything falls to me, which wouldn't be bad if I wasn't working, but I'm working.
Yeah. Yeah. And taking care of animals and.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm up for that again. I think I got burned out when the kids were little. Yeah. But we'll see. It might need to happen because we're having a hard time up here keeping up with the changing economy. So we need to move somewhere cheaper. I mean, it's Bob and I, and we do over $200 a week in food. Like it's kind of stupid.
It is. It's crazy. Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he used to work for Clean Harbors, so he'd be halfway like out in California.
Oh,
or
wow.
halfway across the country, and then just talk to each other every night. This was before video phones, and at least now we can like FaceTime, or whatever. But yeah, it was hard years ago. Well, it was like being a military wife.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Same thing. Not as long, but still as difficult.
I know when Michaela was working days, because like when the kids are on vacation, she's works days, because nobody's in the school, so they all work the day shift.
Cleaning, yeah.
Yeah. And during school, she works as a night supervisor at the career center. So she'll be on days, which means then Bob and I we're home together every day.
Oh, yeah.
Which is great. Yeah. It's great, but we're used to having that time away from each other, through the week. And, I mean.
Well, just schedule in your own time.
That's, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
That way you don't get bitchy with each other.
Yeah, and it's not really even that. It's
what to do.
He comes home and that's what he does. That's what he likes to do. He likes to vent about his day. And it takes a good hour.
That's maybe it's a Bob thing.
Maybe. I'm just like, oh, honey, I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, honey. Yeah. Honey.
And the stories of work and the trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, yeah.
Pour all the love feeling.
Yep. That's it.
A horrible day in the outside world. I can totally relate.
Yep. But then we watch TV together. When we're both home together, we do that's when we got shows we watch together.
Yeah.
You didn't watch that without me, did you? No.
No, right now we're going through Silo and we're rewatching SG1. The Stargate.
Ooh.
I love those.
I loved Silo too. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Yep. I know.
Well.
Oh, all right. I gotta go film some stuff.
Yeah, I think it's my turn to go potty.
Is that?
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta get rid of some of this
vinegar. The vinegar? Oh,
yeah. You know, my grandma always said I was full of vinegar, so I said I gotta get rid of some of vinegar.
Oh no, I thought you meant you added vinegar to your water or something, which I do every day.
Ooh, I drink pickle juice. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you do ACV, apple cider vinegar.
I've had that too. It's good. I like it. It tastes good. Yeah,
she's taking a screenshot. This is my crazy face. My kids are gonna be so horrified if they tune into that.
Yeah.
Be like, my mom has lost it. She has left the reservation. I love you too. All right. You ready for week 1?
Yes, I am.
Yay. Good. Have fun. No stress.
Yeah.
It's all about relaxation and loving thyself. So,
sounds
no
good.
Stress. Good. I love you guys.
I love you.
Bye, friends. See you next week. Or not here.
Right.
But on our individual channels.
Right.
Okay. And we have a very special guest coming on next time to do tea and just chat, I guess. Mm-hmm. We'll see. We'll probably have some poop humor.
Yeah, shoot the
poop.
Yes,
all right.
Poop.
Bye, friends.